All right, so here's part two of our G.I. Joe classified figures. But you notice in the thumbnail that we've also included the Super 7 Ultimates that we recommend also that go well with the classifieds. I mean, there's a debate about the Ultimates not being as good as the classifieds, which holds to a certain extent. I mean, absolutely, but these Ultimates that we're going to be covering in this video actually look really good, and I didn't have a problem with them. But anyhow, here is the best classified in my mind still to date. Like, I don't think anything will ever top this Ultimate Zartan. Listen, man, look at this thing. He basically turns blue, but you got to put him in the freezer. It doesn't work in the sun, by the way. But that's besides the point. Comes with so many gadgets, the multiple faces that you can put on him and interchange as well with, you got Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow, the Master, the Breaker mask, like the Skull mask. This is just the ultimate classified. Like, I don't know how they're ever going to top this one. Maybe they might be able to top it by going with the retro colors of Zartan and doing the exact same thing with the deluxe one here. But to date, nothing has ever topped this classified. This is still by far my favorite G.I. Joe classified. Hands down, amazing. I'm in love with this Zartan. It's so well done. There's no other way of putting it. He's got his backpack too. This is one of those figures that I used to film. I mean, I haven't filmed them in a while, but so many times I never got bored of them. It's like different poses you could do with it because there's so many options, right? You can interchange his head. You can do different poses with him. You can turn blue. It's just like, it's endless there. And it's like you can do the back shots there of him as well too, with the Master's face there and the backpack there. It's just, oh my goodness. Just everything about this Zartan was done properly. So, probably you're going to have to pay premium value right now. But if you ever come across it for a good price point, I would certainly grab it. Doesn't disappoint. It's solid. Great figure. No doubt about it. As he stares there at the Master's faceplate there, which he'll interchange with. And this whole storyline was Zartan being the one who killed the Master. And then basically Storm Shadow became evil because, blamed Snake Eyes for this and that, and whole storyline there. But anyway, we're not going to get into that. Great looking figure, no doubt about it. Again, a must-have for G.I. Joe fans to add to their collection there. Again, if you get your hands on it, for sure do so. And then, of course, you have here the skull that I was talking about there with the, I don't even know what gun that is. It's like a M16 blaster gun. I don't know. But anyway, very well done. Cobra Commander Super 7 Ultimates there. This is everything you need in a Cobra Commander figure. It's retro, it's nostalgic, it comes with the cape, comes with the world, the snake rounder outfit, it comes with the Sceptor, comes with multiple guns. It's, Super 7 did a good job on this Cobra Commander. They really did. And you could probably get this for a good price point now as well, too, because they are putting these on sale for sure. So I would grab this Cobra Commander. I would do recommend doing it. It's great. It comes with different head sculpts as well, too. It's got the silver line one with his helmet and then just a regular blue one. Again, this is just snippets from our video. It's not the full out review here. So if you want to check it out, just type in Super 7 Ultimates Cobra Commander. Sammy's Collectible Toys, all should populate. And there you go. There's the other head sculpt there. I kind of like the one with the silver going in the middle of it. It kind of just adds to it. Anyway, very cool looking figure. Again, it's not as classified, but you could throw it into your classified section. It does look awesome on display. And again, I think it's one of the best Cobra Commander figures made. It looks good next to, actually, the Once a Man one, if you guys missed the video, which is just underneath this one. Snake Eyes! I know a lot of people are customizing and going with Commando Snake Eyes. This was our first introduction to Snake Eyes ever. For years, for decades, and people know this about me. I've been pleading with companies to make the retro Snake Eyes version #1 for years on end. I mean, they made some O-ring ones, but just didn't look like them. Didn't have the purple lavender goggles, the blue. It just wasn't it, right? Finally, Super 7, as much as we hammer sometimes Super 7, they did bring back childhood memories of, especially for me, of Snake Eyes, because he was always one of my favorite characters. During the winter months, I'd watch G.I. Joe, have a couple snacks, put on some weight, but that's besides the point. And then, always look outside with the snow, and I always thought about Snake Eyes being out there with Timber. It was just like every time I saw the snow, I always saw the episode of Snake Eyes and Timber, with him with the radiation and him struggling and battling and meeting the blind man. It's kind of like a something like as a kid you kind of wanted to go on an adventure like that, right? It's just kind of weird. But anyway, definitely nostalgia is what I'm saying to you guys. You guys are getting to my mind now, and you're like, whoa, there's the nostalgia. There's this Snake Eyes fantasy per se, right? But very cool looking figure, and I'm very happy that I got it. I hope Classified makes one like this down the line. They have, but not with these colors, right? Next, Bazooka. No, not the Red Shirt 14 Bazooka. This is the Tiger Force one. And then similar to Dusty, I think this looks better than the O-ring, the original Bazooka of the red shirt. Just sometimes, color-wise, some things work on these scales, sometimes they don't. This one, I think it works better. It just brings out his muscles more. His face looks a little bit clearer. It just looks a little bit more sharper than the number 14 red shirt original one that we are accustomed to. So definitely this Bazooka Tiger Force one, I think, is an awesome figure, to be honest with you. You can get this for cheap now. I know some of you in the United States of America come across it at Marshalls and Ross for like $10. I mean, what a steal. Jeez. I think I paid like 40 Canadian dollars, which is probably around 31 US dollars back in the day. But still, you can get this for like $10, $12. My goodness, what a bargain. It's a good figure. It really is. It's sturdy. He's muscular. The face sculpt's good on it. Like I said, the Tiger Force sometimes works better on some characters, right? Not necessarily with the Wakanda one, which I haven't covered because I do have the Wakanda Tiger Force one, but that one is not better than the retro file cardback Wakanda, but this Bazooka does work well. And then we have Spirits. Wicked, man. This is a great looking figure. Look at that with Spirit and Freedom. Freedom comes with two alternate wings. You have the ones that are expanding, showing his wingspan, and then you also have the wings that are just normal with him in his rest mode per se. One of my favorite poses here we did. Whew, that was a money shot there that I called. When I was filming this and took the picture, I'm like, oh man, that looks cool. And that's the pose I pretty much have left him in with Freedom on him there. Very well done. This is another sleeper pick of the G.I. Joe Classified series that a lot of people did miss getting. I think it looks absolutely fabulous. They did a good job with this Spirit. Hopefully they do another one. I'd like to see. I know they've done, the Sergeant Solaris Marauder versions of Spirit. I'd like to see a little bit more of the lighter blue shirt of Spirit from the cartoon. It'd be kind of interesting if they could do that one. And I'm sure they will do it down the line. So there you guys go. These are G.I. Joe Classifieds that we do recommend getting. This is the part 2 section of it. You guys want to check our part 1 just go into our video list. It's right in front of this one. And let us know what you guys think of it overall, all right? And then last but not least, we have here Duke Tiger Force. Now, as much as I love this one, I think it does look fantastic. I'm still in love with the Retrofile cardback Duke. This one is more modernized. Duke here looks a little bit younger, but I mean, they can go with a storyline of Duke being younger in Tiger Force. I mean, I don't know, whichever way you want to look at it, right? Duke, what I like about the retro Duke one is it's more of a mature looking Duke, but I do appreciate this one. And of course, the Ram Cycle looks awesome as well too. Again, the Tiger Force colors look good on this Duke, but not as good as the Retrofile cardback colors. But still a great looking figure. Like, this looks great on display. I got him actually next to Bazooka, and they kind of blend well together. But yeah, the Ram Cycle is definitely a nice touch and a must-have for this package. You can get this for cheap now too. I think some people I've been seeing finding this at Ross as well for like $20 or so. But anyway, cool looking, no doubt about it. So here's all the classifieds, guys. Hope you enjoyed our videos. This is part 2. Like I said, be sure to check out part 1 of all the classifieds. This one blends in Super 7s with the G.I. Joe classified. So Sunday G.I. Joe day here. So hope you guys enjoyed. And yo, Joe, we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone.